As the 10 plus 6 added days of National Population and Housing Census Exercise 2024 officially climaxed the 24th of May 2024, enumerators were called upon to hand over the gadgets known as copies to their supervisors. But however, in Arua City, a section of dissatisfied enumerators refused to hand over the gadgets to their supervisors, as requested by the city authorities, and decided to storm the mayor's gardens on 27th of May 2024, seeking for explanations on the mode of operations. The dissatisfied enumerators who refused to hand over the gadgets expressed discontent through the mode of retrieving the gadgets from them, their payments and other promises made before commencement of the exercise.
Now, the thing that has brought us here, the first day, when these copies were issued out, you made a decision and even you took further distance following the instructions of seeing the security of these copies are ensured. That's why everything is documented, photos were taken, meaning you have assured security of these copies. Now, when we are sending in the field, we are sending in official manner. We expected, since activity day has ended, you issue a letter, enumerators and supervisors, activity days has elapsed. Can you go to hall, go to this point, come and hand over your copies in a very organized, proper, reasonable way to be done. This was not done.
This payment, especially from transport refund. You promised us that you are going to give us transport refund of 10,000 each day. For the 9 days, it's supposed to be 90,000. Now, this 90,000, let me say, someone borrowed this money from somebody elsewhere, and the person has been traveling maybe 5,000, 5,000, and has used it for 9 days, 90,000. Now you have sent 90,000 in someone's mobile money account. When you go and withdraw, MTN will not give that money for free. MTN will remove withdrawal charge, which is closer to 3,000, if not 2,500, which means you are likely to receive 87, and that is exactly what I received. So I want to know whether the same is going to happen.
These people also promised us in the last day when we finished our training, they told us they are going to issue out some of these equipment we are going to use in the field. For example, the bags, the umbrellas, the gumboot. This promised they will give us these things, but up to now we did not receive these things. We only received the IDs plus the apron, but the rest of the things we don't know where they have gone. We don't know whether they received it or not, but we wanted them to come and explain for us what happened.
Musalumu, the city statistician, who also took part in the exercise as the city census officer, responded to the question of retrieving the gadget through the supervisors due to security reasons and also to spare the enumerators from spending on transport.
Now, why we requested these things to be returned through the supervisors is because when you're starting this work, each enumerator was assigned a supervisor. And a supervisor had a minimum of 80 enumerators that he or she was supervising. So we believe that this supervisor knows this enumerator in and out. That's why I was like, let the enumerators submit these copies or these materials to the parish supervisors, and then from there the parish supervisors submit to sub-county supervisors collectively, and then we have our vehicles to reach there and pick them. Why are we saying so? This is one, for security purposes, that all of them are gathered together as a sub-county, because some counties have 90, others have 100 copies, so that we get our vehicle here, we go back, we go there where the sub-county is, and we get these copies.
The 2024 National Population and Housing Census exercise, which began on 10th of May, was initially slated to run for 10 days until the 19th of May 2024, but however, due to unavoidable circumstances, 6 more days were added to cover areas which are not finalized with the process. Farish Majid, West Nile TV, Nalcast.